Welcome to Moments with Marianne. This is your host, Marianne Pastana. And we're here today with special guest, April Lisonbee, who's here to share with us Schneider Home. So are you looking for a way to keep the lights on when the power goes out? So many people right now are looking for the answers to that question, and today's guest is going to share with us how to do just that. So April Lisonbee completed her BA in Business Economics at California State University before going on to complete her master's degree in Business Administration at IE Business School in Madrid, Spain. She's been working in marketing and advertising for almost 2 decades and is currently leading Schneider Electric's marketing initiatives for the U.S. residential offers. In her current role, April's responsible for launching the new brand Schneider Home, the first of its kind energy management solution that gives homeowners the power to save energy, extend battery backup, and use electricity more efficiently. So welcome to the show, April Lisonbee.
Thanks so much. I'm so happy to be here, Marianne.
Well, what an honor it is to have you here and to talk about this. I understand that there's some new technologies that you're seeing at convention this year, and I'd love to hear about it.
That's right. So I'm reporting from San Diego at the National Electrical Contractor Association convention. And we're seeing a lot of really interesting smart home technology. And in fact, we're seeing an emergence of a new type of smart home technology that's called smart energy. And this is technology that combines and controls different smart home technologies in your house of how energy is used in your house and makes it a lot easier to control those pieces of disparate technologies into one unifying platform.
Well, that's so exciting to hear, especially with all the great things that are coming out of this convention. So, how do these smarter technologies give us more control?
Yeah, so we're starting to see smart technology really emerge away from what it used to be, where you would ask Alexa what 1/2 of 3/4 cup is, right? For example, to being a more integral part of how a home operates. So think about your smart thermostat, for example. And as homes are starting to integrate some of this more smart energy technology, it's becoming a lot more complicated for the homeowner. Homeowner doesn't want to be the facility manager of their home. So we're starting to see smart energy make it a lot easier for a homeowner to control the energy in their home, how it's being used, what sources it's using. And it makes it a lot easier for the homeowner. So an example of this would be what you see behind me. This is a Schneider Home system. It's a first of its kind energy management system that combines technology we've seen here at NECA in previous years. So a smart electrical panel, a home battery, an EV charger, a solar inverter, even light switches and outlets. And instead of needing 5 apps to control all of these technologies differently, Schneider Home integrates it into one digital system and one app. And that makes it a lot easier for homeowners to realize energy savings, to extend the life of their home battery, and just have a general, more energy efficient home.
Right now, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are wanting to learn more about this because it's so challenging to have an app for every different thing. So, how can these innovations help us save money on rising energy bills? I think that's something on the top of everyone's mind.
Absolutely. Listen, every year we hear from our utilities about another rate hike, right? And that's not going to change. So the electricians here at NECA are really looking for new ways to help their homeowners save on those energy bills. And smart energy can do that really in 2 ways, with energy monitoring and with power shifting. So energy monitors are devices that will tell you what's using electricity in your home and when, often in real time. So that way you as a homeowner can make a decision about how to use that energy more efficiently, maybe cut back and therefore reduce your electricity bills, right? The second way is power shifting. And this is where the smart energy will shift power away from expensive utility power to more inexpensive solar or storage or battery storage power. And some systems, like the one behind me, will do that automatically. So that way homeowners, they'll save money without even having to think about it.
Well, on that note, we're going to pause here for a quick break. We've been speaking with April Lisonbee in regards to Schneider Home. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Are you an author, speaker, or expert who is looking for more publicity? Visit radioguestlist.com and sign up for free interview requests from shows looking for guests. Radio Guest List is the #1 free booking resource for radio, podcasts, and TV talk shows who are looking for experts like you right now. Visit radioguestlist.com and sign up today to get the visibility you deserve.
There comes a moment when you realize you're somewhere special. When you discover that each beautiful creature that you see has been rescued from a life of absolute horror and brought to this incredibly free place. Here's where their lives were forever changed and where yours will as well. Discover over 500 tigers, bears, and lions at the brand new visitor center at the Wild Animal Sanctuary just outside Denver. For more information, visit wildanimalsanctuary.org. Discover true freedom at the Wild Animal Sanctuary.
It's one thing to become attached to your perfect home, but what do you do when that home becomes attached to you? A family in dire need of a fresh start, a mysterious house tied to the past. Buried deep within the foundation of the old Far Hill Manor lies a centuries-old secret. Dark forces or something stronger just waiting to be discovered. Caretaker, a supernatural thriller by breakout authors R.J. Halpert.
Internationally recognized and award-winning author Judy Goodman works and teaches outside the box of limited thinking. Working with people from every walk of life, her goal is to empower you to be the best you can be, no matter what the challenge is. Born with the gift of seeing beyond our normal vision, she has an extraordinary gift of working with every challenge. Teaching beyond conventional wisdom, her work is described as life-changing. Visit judygoodman.com. That's judygoodman.com.
I'd like to thank Jason Eastwood at Guitarfulness for sharing his inspiring music and talent with us. His music is known worldwide for cultivating atmospheres of harmony, inner peace, and clarity. Visit Jason's website at guitarfulness.com. Join his newsletter, be part of his community, and download his music. Welcome back to Moments with Marianne. We're here today with special guest April Lisonbee, who's here to share with us the hot new innovative home energy management system from Schneider Electric called Schneider Home. So are there other challenges that consumers face with energy management that we should know about?
Yeah, that's a really great question. As homes are becoming more complex with their energy management, they're starting to hear from utilities that they're going to need expensive upgrades to maybe switch from an or switch from a gas stove to an electric stove, for example, or get a new electric heat pump. And they're being told this by the utility because they need to get more power to the home to power their new electric devices and appliances. So a system like the Schneider Home system really works to manage energy just more intelligently because it is digital. So that way you can start avoiding some of these expensive upgrades.
Well, I'm glad that we're touching on that because I think another question people have is like, okay, so, can my existing system use this or do I need the upgrades?
Yeah, so something like this will really work with the appliances you already have in your home, but to start realizing the benefits of smart energy, those automated energy savings and backup power, you will need to have an upgrade to a smart electrical panel or get a home battery. But thousands of Americans are already making this transition as we see state rebates and federal tax incentives lowering the cost of going solar, of getting that EV charger, even upgrading to a smart electrical panel. It's making it a lot more affordable for a lot more homeowners.
I think one thing that's probably on everyone's mind is, are we going to be experiencing like power outages? Because that's something that is happening right now that people
That's right.
have no control over.
That's exactly right. And, this is the world that we're going to be living in increasingly. We're seeing this on the eastern seaboard right now with Hurricane Helene, and using this smart energy technology will help with that, because even if you have a generator or a backup battery, you don't necessarily know how much battery life is left when power goes out, for example. And so integrating smart energy into your backup power plan will give you that insight oftentimes, and even help you decide what gets powered when the power goes off. For example, the system behind me will automate, hey, when the power goes out, I only want these really essential loads to be powered, and the rest can be powered down during a power outage. So that way I can extend the life of the battery.
I love that. It really gives us control and how to power our home.
That's exactly right. And that's what it's intended to do. And it's intended to make that a lot simpler than what's currently on the market today.
So, how do people find out more information? And are there any kind of money saving resources that we could use to get this started?
Yeah, so if you want more information, I recommend going to schneiderhome.com. And there, your viewers can click on a Design Your System button where they can get a customized design of what it would take to incorporate this system into their individual home. We'll also give them an estimate of what that would cost, as well as connect them to a local certified installer who can give them a proper quote and even start the installation process if they like what they see. You'll also start seeing a lot more information on that website and other websites around these tax rebates and incentives that will really help reduce the upfront cost of making the transition to electric.
Well, what just a benefit that is. And I love being able to have everything on one app that you can control easily.
Yes. That's exactly right. I mean, like I said, no one wants to be the facility manager of their home. So we really want to make it as simple as possible for homeowners to have a more energy resilient, energy efficient, sustainable home using our Schneider Home system.
So, using the Schneider Home system, this simplifies everything such as controlling light switches, utility, power, solar, home battery, EV. That's all brought into one place, right?
That's exactly right. And, as a homeowner, you can get the whole kit and caboodle, but it's also designed to be flexible. So as you're upgrading to that electric heat pump and you need to upgrade your electric panel anyway, it's designed so that way you can install the Pulse Smart panel into your home. And then later, as you get that EV charger, you can add the EV charger and still enjoy the benefits of that one app system.
What a great resource for keeping the lights on and the power on during emergencies. Can you share with us the website where we can get more information and how to get started?
Absolutely. Schneiderhome.com.
Well, April, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show with us here today.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you, April. It's been such an honor to have you here and to talk about Schneider Home, the hot new innovative home energy management system. To learn more about Schneider Home, visit schneiderelectric.com. Well, we're at the end of our time today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne, where we make every moment count.
In a single moment, your life can change. Moments with Marianne is a transformative hour that covers an endless array of topics with the best of the best. Her guests are leaders in their fields, ranging from inspirational authors, top industry leaders, and business and spiritual entrepreneurs. Each guest is gifted and a true visionary. A recognized leader in her own work, and while teaching others to develop, refocus, and grow, Marianne will bring the best guest and sometimes a special surprise. Don't miss this. You never know just which moment will change your life forever. Make sure to tune in and visit momentswithmarianne.com for more information.